Hi everyone.
Welcome out to Universal Orlando. We are here at Islands of Adventure. We're going to be doing the Grinch and Friends breakfast this morning. I'm super stoked. Breakfast is Jonathan's favorite meal.
I didn't eat for like a whole 2 hours, so
I'm so excited to get started. And our table's already ready. So we've already done the online check-in. We've got the confirmation. We need to go ahead and get started, so follow us along. Don't forget to make sure you've given us a big old thumbs up, that you've hit that subscribe button, and be ready for an adventure and a pretty big meal, because I kind of know what's in store. I did this one last year, so come on, let's go. Now normally this is a meal that's held inside Seuss Landing at Circus McGurkus, as it has been last year, but this year they've decided to pull that over to Confisco Grill. Only because Circus McGurkus is currently under construction, under some remodel there. So we're excited to check in and see what all we have in store for us. So one of the big things to remember with any special Universal offering is to make sure that you go ahead and pick up your tickets in advance. Each of these special offerings is going to need a paper ticket. So even though you've got a confirmation number, you have to go by, pick up these tickets before you can actually go any further. But it sounds like they're calling us back for our table already. So this is getting off to a fantastic start. Oh, this is so much fun. So they just sat us down here at the table. You can see the whole feast here that we saw on the board earlier. The little Who's here have scrambled eggs, green eggs, roasted potatoes, biscuits with gravy, fried chicken, Belgian waffles, sliced roast ham, and they've got juices, coffee, and soda. Whew. This is gonna be great. Oh, the Grinch antics have already started.
oh my god.
The Christmas spirit fills me so much when I
miss him, so I'm ready to go. He looks just as handsome as you're ready to go.
Okay, so our server just came over and talked to us about our options here. He was able to bring us over some like pastries, some fresh fruit, took our drinks orders. I opted in for the cranberry juice. Jonathan just got a regular Sprite. He said I could change it a little bit later on for another soda if I wanted.
Chicken and waffles. Yeah, it's amazing. I've never had it.
You know, I'm wondering where the Who Hash is this year.
Oh yes, I think they ran out. I know, it's quite in high demand.
It is popular.
I know, it's my personal recipe.
For sure.
And I keep telling them they need to add a stew. My name is Stu. Oh. They need to have a stew.
A stew.
It's in the name.
Of course.
Yeah, but
You need to trademark that.
I know. Oh, yes, oh, it is.
Who marked that? Who marked that?
Yes.
You wouldn't want him to take your stew.
No, but they don't have it on the menu.
Aww.
Oh, and also don't be alarmed. Cindy Lou's food, it's not child labor.
Oh.
She's not making it herself. It's what she likes to eat.
Okay.
Everybody else makes it themselves.
So your favorite is the chicken and waffles. What about?
I've never had it though.
No.
I'm
Okay.
He would get so
I just
sick.
recommend it.
Vegetarian. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
No chicken, no fish pheasant. Sometimes he dabble in a little Who Hash.
Ooh.
You don't want to see the aftermath.
Ooh.
I don't
That
know.
is actually
I'd
a
rather
good
not
question.
know because I really like it.
I am.
What kind of meat is in the Who Hash?
Who knows?
Who knows?
Who knows?
Who knows meat?
It's the leftovers from Martha's Plastic Hoogery.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
It looks really good. You wouldn't even know that she had a different nose.
Honestly.
I know. Her doctor's incredible. So are yours.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, your nose looks like it's growing.
Yes, can I get your information? I'm thinking about
Just like a human nose.
Hoogery.
I'm thinking about
Woo.
maybe getting Hoogery.
Oh, you could get their phone number.
I do have
You know
a cute
what?
little studio.
I think you should.
I think I should too.
Yeah.
I would miss you.
Maybe a little Hootox.
Yes, a little talks.
That
Just
would be
like
nice. Just wait till
She's really old.
I am 105.
Yes.
You don't look like a day over 101.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
I know.
But
I know.
am.
But definitely, you
She's
do
at
definitely
least
look at
5
me
years
I
over
do.
101.
Ooh. Oh my
It's a long
goodness.
time
Yeah.
to be alive.
Yeah, I know.
Long. I look up to you.
I know.
I'm only 24.
So still a young one.
I know.
I'm at
still
least
trying.
But
I'm
not
still
very
kicking.
wise.
I mean, Stu's just old enough to have grown into his nose now.
That's true. He just grew into it recently.
Literally last night.
Yeah, I know.
Damn.
Literally last night.
It hurt.
Yeah, I looked horrible.
Yes, it looked like this when I was growing. Watch. And then it just popped right out.
Wow.
You had nothing that small?
It was really small. Like flat like that.
No.
Got it.
No.
I know. I probably would have. You would have said. Well, are you all regular friends of the Grinch, or is this your first time visiting?
We got to see him at the holiday tour.
Yeah, we got to see him at the holiday
Have you met
tour.
him before?
We have.
This year?
Yes.
Oh, you're lucky. Yeah, I was gonna say, because last year he was horrible.
He took everything.
Yeah.
All of it.
Everything.
no.
But he gave it back.
He did.
So now we trust him blindly.
Okay.
I love
Very accepting on this.
I mean, the Who's are very
Very
accepting.
handsome.
Yeah. For sure.
it. Almost
You're
uncomfortably
lying.
so.
No, not again.
What
Stu,
about them?
I forgot to set the time.
Are you kidding?
Stu.
I don't want to
I'm so sorry.
You're fired for
We'll go
making
check on your cookies.
Okay. Bye, Who's. Okay, so we were ordering our food after the Who's. You'll see what we've ordered here in just a little bit. So I've got the cranberry juice. Looks like we've got some melon, watermelon, pineapple, cantaloupe, strawberries, and blueberries. And we got some blueberry muffins and butter croissants. These look fabulous. Okay, so our food has arrived. We've got the biscuits and green eggs with gravy. Of course, you've already seen our fruit a little bit. We opted in for the chicken and waffles because it came so highly recommended by the Who's. And then we also got the brisket skillet here as well with the 2 poached eggs, compliments of the Grinch for poaching. Oh my gosh, this looks phenomenal. It's actually a really decent portion of all of these foods here that I didn't think was going to be possible, so this will be interesting. So Jonathan's had a little bit of time to cut into the green eggs and ham and the biscuit with gravy.
For my first time, it's awesome.
For your first time having green eggs and ham, or just green eggs, it's awesome?
Just as I imagined them.
Just as you imagined them from the books? Way cool. Okay, so the cranberry juice is really just juice. I thought it was going to be more of a carbonated beverage, but no, it's true cranberry juice. It's really, really tasty. It's got the like regular cranberry taste to it. It's kind of tangy. It has a little bit of a kick to it as far as being kind of sour, but very, very good. I would really enjoy them having some sort of a drink in the parks with this. I'd be interested to see that next year. Okay.
I mean, it's butter, sorry. It is
It's butter? Oh wow, Jonathan thought those were mashed potatoes at
It
first.
just was so good.
But it is, it's good. Look at that chicken. It just kind of falls apart. That's
Yeah, it's so
awesome.
good.
Yeah. Okay, my turn to try the biscuits and gravy. You can see it's kind of like a flaky buttermilk biscuit there. Let's see. Okay. That is good. It is a buttermilk biscuit, so it's going to be a little bit more crumbly and not so flaky. But the gravy here, you can tell, is kind of made with sausage and bacon. It's like a sawmill gravy, if you're familiar with the like Cracker Barrel version of that. It's delicious. Now the green eggs, we're trying to figure out what they're kind of like made green with, but it might be like spinach. So it has a little bit of a peppery taste to it and almost a meaty taste. So I'm interested to see what this is. There's a few more spices in with that peppery taste.
Oh my goodness.
So I don't know.
Hi, how are you? Happy holidays.
Happy
Your food
holidays.
is incredible. I need to be here every day.
We have a lot to say about the green eggs. How do
Oh.
we feel about the green eggs?
We love the green
You
eggs.
like the green eggs?
Yes.
So there's no termites anymore?
No.
Glass?
Termites and the eggs.
The Grinch keeps putting them in.
Oh, good.
He's got to get them out of his teeth somehow.
Some green.
Maybe. I thought maybe he was just born that way.
Is this Grinch fur in the green eggs? Is that what this really has been this entire time?
Smell.
Okay.
It does smell garlicky, but not oniony.
Okay.
So I'm not sure.
Maybe the extra spice is that arsenic sauce. It's got to be it, right? Yeah.
Maybe that's it. Are they garlicky?
They can be a little bit. I can taste it.
You know, I heard, somebody told me earlier, It's because you don't measure garlic. You measure it with your heart.
Measure with your heart.
Oh.
Yeah.
Good person.
Were you good this year? Okay.
You sure?
I think so. I hope so.
We've only got a few more days. You're gonna find out.
I asked for a new bow.
A new
So I
bow.
hope Santa Claus brings
You
one.
don't like the bow I got you last year?
I like it. I just want another one. So when this one gets dirty, then I always have a bow to wear.
What color are you looking for this year?
Now, what do you think?
I think the yellow bow would be good.
Yellow. Yeah, it goes
Yellow's
with
my favorite
Goes
color.
with my pants then.
I like the yellow. Yes.
It's Louis Vuitton.
Louis Vuitton. Woo! I love.
Only the best. That's all I wear.
Very fashionable.
We have been talking about adding pockets.
Yes, I don't have pockets. Dora has pockets.
I made
Aw.
them myself.
Every lady needs some pockets.
Thank you. That's why I thought I would make them extra big to overcompensate.
Exactly.
I don't have
Pockets otherwise.
There's so much room. My two tails.
Yep. You gotta have some pockets in there
Pockets
somewhere.
Here.
Yeah.
I got pockets here.
Yeah.
I got pockets here.
Okay.
I got pockets.
All right, Louis Vuitton. We've missed an opportunity here. You do. Small pocket.
Well, that can hold the candy canes,
Oh yes.
and I can hold the onions.
There we go. Compromise.
We need
Yeah.
to give the Grinch some candy canes.
Ooh.
His breath smells.
Oh yes.
Did you bring the nose plugs
No.
when you meet him?
No.
Very good.
Okay, I'll give you a little tip. You can just become a mouth breather for a couple minutes.
Okay.
It'll help. It won't be perfect, but it'll help.
Okay. I like that tip. Thank you.
Welcome. Well, say hi to the Grinch for us.
Will do. Happy hula days.
Happy
Holidays.
Enjoy those green eggs.
Yes.
Yeah, for
Eat 'em.
sure.
Glad they're good.
Delicious.
Thank you.
So good.
They are. They really are the best here. Okay, I just got done trying the chicken. Sorry, my mouth is full. But I think this is a mixture of like syrup and peanut butter. More so than butter. I can taste the peanut butter in it.
Butterscotch.
Okay, so it's butterscotch syrup and peanut butter.
It
that
is
makes
butterscotch.
sense. Well, I can taste peanut butter. Okay, it's time to try the smoked brisket skillet. I think this is the brisket pieces here. We've got a little bit of the poached egg here. I have no idea what that sauce is because I was not paying attention to the menu terribly well, but here goes. Okay, so the brisket is super tender. They also have some of the roasted potatoes that you can find at other locations around Universal Studios, like the Three Broomsticks. These are delicious. We definitely made a great choice with getting the smoked brisket skillet, I would say, and the poached egg is just phenomenal. So of all the things that we had, I think Jonathan really enjoyed the chicken and waffles, but this was definitely the best choice for me to make. Okay, so admittedly we had a little bit later of a breakfast time. Ours supposed to start at 9:30. We were running a little bit behind on our time, so it's kind of worked in our favor as far as the line for the Grinch. But now that we're done with our main entrees, they went ahead and ordered our desserts for us to bring those out. So our plan, if we get successful with it, is just to kind of take our time with our desserts, let this line for the Grinch kind of die down a little bit, and then we'll go and meet him afterwards. Our treats just arrived, and I remember a couple of these from the holiday tour and last year's Grinch breakfast. We've got the Grinch sugar cookies, Max cookies here, which was offered for the Grinch breakfast last year. And then we've also got some candy coated hearts here, like the Grinch's hearts. These are so cute. Because Jonathan has a gluten intolerance, they've also offered us these less sugar peanut butter cups in place of the regular cookie offerings. And then whenever we go to meet the Grinch, this is kind of our new ticket here. It says Happy Hula Days from Universal Orlando Resort. It has his signature on it. How cool is that? So whenever we go and meet with him, this will be our entrance that lets them know we were here for breakfast earlier. Since I've already tried a couple of these before, you're gonna see this is more of like a brownie bite here that's coated in a chocolate coating. This is more of like a cookie biscuit here, so it kind of has a little bit of a break to it. It's a little soft on the inside. And this is just a sugar cookie with a different cookie dye here. But look at the inside of this thing. It's pillowy and soft and so good. These are some of my favorite cookies. All right, now that we are done with our breakfast, it is time to go off to see the Grinch with our card. So here we go. Let's go behind the curtain and go and meet the man himself.
Oh, this is nice. What is this? What is this? Is it a cannon?
It is.
It says newer. It's newer than new.
Newer than new.
Well, I'm just gonna read everything on here.
Okay.
G7X, Canon zoom lens 4.2, times, is that 15 or 1S? 1S isn't a number. I'm
don't know.
confused.
I don't know.
All right, I thought you were the camera person.
I'm not. I just
Are you
point.
the camera person?
Yeah.
All right. What is
Is
this
it 1S or is it a 15?
What is that? Times 1S
So it's a 4.5 by 15.
That's a 5? The worst 5 I've ever seen. And I've seen some bad 5s. I was in grade school. All right, come on.
Best 10 years of your life.
Yeah, well, 8. Something like that.
Something like that.
Yeah, I also failed math, so I guess I don't really know how many years it was.
Thank you.
All right, let's bring it on. Are we doing a picture?
Yeah, do you mind?
Wait,
Okay, so we're just now at breakfast. The Grinch was incredible. We might have to cut in some of the phone footage, so sorry if it looks a little wonky, but he was so much fun.
Yeah.
So much fun. What did you think of breakfast?
It was great.
As somebody that went for the first
Honestly, we didn't finish everything because it was just a lot.
time, there was a lot of food.
And our server was incredible. I mean, the service there was, you saw everybody just being so attentive, and
Yeah.
and the characters that came throughout, the Whoville.
Oh, that was an
citizens, yeah.
experience. Yeah.
They came through and took their time, and then another set would come, and they held like 2-3 minute conversations at a
Yeah,
time.
they were very much into having a conversation and being able to interact with you, so that way you didn't feel rushed and your experience wasn't taken away from, which we really appreciated, because that was half the ticket. But in terms of value, let's talk that a little bit.
Yeah.
You got to meet with the Grinch. You got these kind of intimate, like one-on-one conversations with the Who's as well. So if you factor in the ability to meet with the Who's, meet with the Grinch, and save yourself that 300+ minute wait, which you can't even buy an express pass for,
No.
and you get a breakfast out of it, it's a pretty nice deal. So they'll feed you and they're gonna be able to interact with you, which we really enjoyed. It's a repeatable experience. We would totally go again.
Yeah, I would.
Yeah. I like how this one was different from last year's breakfast, because last year was more of a buffet style. I know it was at a different location, but I think they did a great job with what they had to work with here and holding it at Confisco and not actually pulling it over to like Cafe La Bamba and taking away from the Grinchmas feel. So overall, really great breakfast.
Yeah.
Even better interactions. And we got some phenomenal photos and memories out of it. So this one got an A+ in our book.
A+.
Yeah, for sure. So if you're gonna be visiting Grinchmas, Universal at the holiday time, definitely check out Breakfast with the Grinch and Friends. It's a phenomenal experience you're not gonna wanna miss. And you don't have to spend your time out in the park waiting in a 300-minute line for a meet and greet with the Grinch now. So we've kind of killed 2 birds with 1 stone there. But I think this is gonna end our kind of dreary morning out here. We might go have some fun elsewhere in Grinchmas and go and see the musical show. But this is where we're gonna leave you for now. So if you've been to the Grinchmas breakfast, let us know your thoughts here in the comments below. If you've been this year, if you went last year, tell us what your experience was.
Oh yeah, we
at
have
each.
last year's video, so we're gonna put the link down.
Yep, so.
And you could see kind of like the differences too.
Yeah, so if you want to see the difference between the buffet style of this meal versus kind of the plated entree option, go and check out last year's video. I'll have Jonathan link it at the end here, and we'll put it in the description as well.
Like, unlike other companies, if you do make suggestions and take that survey that gets sent out to your email, they will listen.
Yeah.
They will listen.
For sure, we saw that with the holiday tour, so we'll link that one as well for you. We'll put it all in the playlist together, so that way you can see the difference between the holiday tour from last year, this year, the differences there, and with this experience.
And shout out to Simo.
Yes, Simo, thank you so much for being so attentive in our server here. It was amazing. But we're gonna leave you for now. We're gonna go off and have some fun. But happy Grinchmas, happy holidays, Merry Christmas to you, and we'll catch you guys really soon.
Thank
Bye,
you.
everybody.
Bye.
I think